Hi guys, this is B2 Thomas Create, and I'm here with a review of Spongebob Comics issue 14. Now, I have yet to get a copy of number 15, so I won't do it for a while. Our first comic is Swabby. A guy is all done swabbing the deck and starts reading the comic when he sees a very tiny pirate. He asks what he's reading, and the answer is Spongebob Comics Hicks 14, only available to captains. He hears what he said, and then has to do 40 lashes with a wet noodle. Dream of Patty Dream. Plankton's plan to steal the secret formula is to invade SpongeBob's dreams using the Dream Invader. He puts on the helmet, and he figures out he's in Patrick's dream. All because he was near Patrick's rock. How then says to adjust it himself. He then accidentally gets onto SpongeBob's dream. Could be SpongeBob's dream, could be Squidward's dream, we don't know. About the Krusty Krab being a spaceship. And he goes into the private empire. And Squidward comes and says it's what the dream is wrong. And they fall onto a jellyfish and ask what his dream job would be. He says jellyfish wrangler, census taker, airline pilot, crossing guard, rockstar, comic book writer, but none of those. He's talking about his dream job. The answer, the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs put SpongeBob in charge while Mr. Krabs is out for the day, and he opens the safe with laser eyes. Plankton thinks the secret paper is the formula, but it's a note that says SpongeBob is the greatest, Mr. Krabs. He then wakes up and sees that. He then takes the helmet off and says, thank God I'm back in my own bed. Thank that, so they carry on him. But he's back in Patrick's dream. So next one is One Night at the Chum Bucket. Plankton finishes telling Karen a scheme, but she's turned off, but he doesn't know that. And he just slams the table and yells about his job on stealing the formula, and then he says no more. He would make things that would make the world a better place, and he thinks of getting an award for all his things, like the missing sock locator, the eye rinser, the anti-lint pills, the automatic hand nail filers, and finally the sneeze alert system. He then says it's all into vision, but then finds out that Karen's unplugged. Karen then says good morning, and Plankton comes up with a scheme. And then it goes back to the beginning again. So first we hire a clown. The poster is by Stephen Hillenberg, and it's a picture of Psycho-Plankton, which is really interesting. Sponge Funnies by James Kachalka. Supergun. Plankton finishes his supergun and says it will be the end of the Krusty Krab. But he just has to find his way out of the flower box first. So serious. SpongeBob says Plankton's a little cutie, but Plankton then tells him not to call him that. He then asks handsome and pretty, and both of them are no. Evil plan. Plankton gives a very, very evil laugh. Even though he doesn't have a evil scheme, he trapped under a tickly feather. For the love of chum, Plankton is lying in a pile of robot parts and gets kicked out of the Krusty Krab, and then SpongeBob yells "Woo!" and makes time Squidward death. Mr. Krabs then explains that if Plankton never gets any customers, he might get the Krabby Patty formula one day. And yet then SpongeBob comes up with an idea to get the Chum Bucket a customer. And he's got some plans. Plan A was to hold a sign saying "Eat here," but it just lifts Plankton into the air. Plan B. 3 samples. He then explains to a customer what it's in his jar and then steps on him because he thinks he's being in garbage. I think it was one is about 23 plans later, so Plan Z. They catch the customers with the net and drag them inside. He interrupts there and says forget it, and to go back to the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob then comes into the Krusty Krab to disguised as a customer who looks like he's 20 to 25 years old. At least that's what I think of his age. And he orders a bit of jambalaya, and he pours it down his pants and says it's brilliant. Mr. Krabs then decides to steal Plankton's formula. He then comes in disguised as another customer and steals a bit of his jambalaya. But it fails, and he reveals his disguise and reveals that he's just been pouring down his pants. And then Plankton comes up with an evil scheme. Instead of it just him being chasing him, it will be the whole restaurant. He tells Scribble to close the doors, but Scribble only cares about his hearing. The enemy within. Plankton is hiding inside SpongeBob, and he doesn't have, and SpongeBob can't hear him. So hiding inside his stomach himself is hiding inside SpongeBob himself is his plan. The next time he would look at the secret formula, he'll see it, and then he'll go for his nostril and make an escape. And then he'll hide and he'll wait in his armpit. But it was a bad idea because it smells. Plan B was to analyse his stomach juices, but all he found was a toenail. So he picked the wrong guy to inhabit. But he decided to check his pockets, lint, snail juice, another toenail. Sometimes he even bothers. So he walks away, ranting and waving, and trips over his lint he tossed out. Flotsam and Jetsam is facts about Plankton. And now, next issue, now we're cooking with gas. SpongeBob Comics number 15. A star is burned in December. And the back cover. Plankton's last laugh. Plankton practices his laugh a few times, and then he does it one more time with feeling, and Plankton starts laughing, all because it's funny to watch him practice. So see you in a while. The SpongeBob comics will see you in a while for when I do the SpongeBob comics issue 15. Until next time, bye!